It is sunny out here. I can barely see the screen. Let me know if you can see and hear me. It's my first time going live from my phone, trying to figure things out at the same time. All right, I see at least 3. Hey, get in here so I can give you my first-hand account. As you can see, I'm outside of the court, so I am able to actually do a video. So I decided to do a quick little live because those of you who've been following me, following this story, you know that I have been going live at night, right? Y'all already know, guilty is charged on all accounts. All 3 counts, guilty is charged. And as you can see in the background, we got the news here. Tim's attorney, I don't know how well y'all can hear me, but Tim's attorney, Michael Leonard, just finished his press conference. I got a little bit of footage from that I'll show a little later. I'm actually getting out early enough that we might be looking at possibly being able to go live later tonight, but we'll see how that goes. But it was extremely emotional, intense in the courtroom. You guys already know the verdict, so I'm not going to go over that part of it, but I'll give you a little bit of behind the scenes insight into how it went. So basically, we got called into the courtroom as we normally do for the notes that I told you guys the jury were asking about. I think today they asked for only one note, and that one note was Tim Norman's flight records for the date of Andre for March 14th, 2016 and March 15th of 2016, which were actually the dates that Tim flew in to St. Louis from LA and the date that he flew out of St. Louis back home to LA, which was basically like an overnight 24-hour trip. And so that was what they asked for. And within about an hour or so, we were being called back in, hour and a half, we were being called back in. We kind of thought it was another note, but then I noticed the courtroom was getting really filled with the families, both the Montgomerys and the Griggs. And when I saw the Griggs, I knew that, oh, we're probably about to get the verdict because they had not been coming in the courtroom for these jury notes. So everyone was sitting there, and once we realized what we were about to see, it got really tense. And Judge Ross, once the jury came in, then made a announcement to us that he knows, that it's a very sensitive situation. He understands that there's emotions involved, etc. And he warned all of us that if any of us felt like we could not contain ourselves based on, the information that we were about to hear, please excuse yourself because it wasn't going to be acceptable to have any outbreaks whatsoever, emotional outbreaks. And so after that, he asked the jury if they had, we know that they had come to a decision. He asked them to basically hand over the paper with their decision written on it to the clerk. He then read it in silence. He then said that it was formatted properly, everything was written properly, and he began to read the counts and the verdict. And it was guilty. On the first one, he read it. The second one, he read it. And the third one, he read it. Tim's expression the entire time was very stoic, very tight mouth, tight-lipped. What I noticed was Miss Robbie, she was being held by Michelle from the show, Cousin Michelle. She was being basically comforted by Cousin Michelle at that time. And Cousin Michelle was on the right side of Miss Robbie, and on the left side was a young lady who we just realized may have been, and again, this is an assumption, but she's been in court every single day. There's also been some issues with how she felt about us. She made it clear. She called it liars. And so we've realized today, because she literally got physically sick from what I'm hearing, and she definitely was crying and sobbing. We think that's Tim's girlfriend, his current girlfriend. And so she was taking it the hardest besides, Miss Robbie. She was pretty much, to me, taking it a little harder than even Miss Robbie. but she was leaning on Miss Robbie after the first guilty charge was read, and it just kind of progressively, she got more emotional. What else was I going to say about that? Oh, when the jury was excused, as when they're always excused, we have to stand up in the courtroom, and I noticed that neither Miss Robbie nor the alleged girlfriend, I'm not, I'm saying alleged because I don't know for a fact, but they didn't stand up. They were both so emotional at the time that they couldn't stand up. And when Tim was shackled, and then he was walked out. When he was being walked out, he was waving to his family, like, and nodding his head, like, and he said, thank y'all, as he was, walking away. And then as he got to the door, and, he was about to basically disappear behind the door, he said, take care, mama. And then he went away. So his attorney, Michael Leonard, as I said, he's actually still out here talking to some reporters, but he did an official press conference that you guys will see on the news. You'll actually see some of my clips when I decide exactly how I'm gonna put this all together for you guys. But he was definitely saying that he was going to appeal this, and he started giving some of the reasoning. We are outside with traffic and everything else, so I'll have to watch the news to see myself exactly, what all he was saying. But he basically was poking holes, as I told you guys, in our lives. That was his goal. He's doing his job. He was also asked about how are Tim's spirits, what kind of spirits is Tim in emotionally. He was asked that by J So Extra with Today's Celebrity News. That's her YouTube channel. So check her out, because she's here as well. She has her coverage, and she's a reporter. She's a journalist. Somebody called me a journalist in the live, I think, last night. I'm no journalist. I'm just a blogger. I'm a nosy blogger. J So Extra, she's a journalist. She's over there. I don't even know if y'all can. I can't see. I got such a glare that I really can't see, and I see comments, but I can't read them. But anyway, she's over here behind me right now, capturing footage of attorney Leonard, Michael Leonard, talking to actually the public. Those are not even reporters. Those are some people who've been in court. One guy's been here almost every single day. So anyway, she's capturing that as well. So definitely go to her channel. You'll get some exclusive tea when it comes to that. And then I'm going to walk over here and I'm going to disturb her too. We got another YouTuber here, and she is one who is my favorite that I've been following for years. And I'm gonna sneak up on her. She is on live, I think. I think she's on live. You're on live, ain't you?
Vell.
Hello, Chronicle. Y'all know Chronicle Speaks. Are you in here? I can't see what's happening. Let me see.
Okay.
There you go. There, you in there.
You got me.
I got you.
Yeah, I'm here with Vell. This is my new friend, y'all.
Hey, Chronicle fans. And these are
He's been covering this case.
Oh, see? But anyway, as you see, we on the job out here. We are on the job out here, and we are showing love to our fellow YouTube creators. I'm sorry, y'all, because I'm like blocking your view of my face, but I'm trying to block the glare so that I can actually see y'all. Let me see if I can find a place with a little bit of shade, because I want to at least try to read a comment or two. I'm not going to be on here long because of the fact that, this ain't together in any kind of way. But I'm also going to go ahead and get ready to, I can't. So he's, the U.S. Marshal saying I can't come up that way because of the camera. So they're very strict about that. Remember I told you guys we couldn't have cameras in the hallways, nowhere in the building going, our cell phones and stuff. So they won't even let me walk up the ramp to get closer to the building where the shade is. But so I can't really see your comments, but I thank you guys for hopping in here for a second. Trust me, what I just gave you is just a snippet of what occurred today. I'm basically giving you like a summary of what happened at the very end, but there's a lot of other stuff that happened in between. I actually sent out a VIP text community message about having some additional information. I had an interaction with Ms. Robbie as well. I see somebody saying something about Chi-Town. Yes, Chi-Town represent. But yeah, I had an interaction with Ms. Robbie, which is very interesting. So I can't wait to share that with y'all. So just pay attention to, if you're in the VIP text community, you're all good. If you're not, you want to join so you'll know what's happening. But there's a chance I may go live tonight if I get back to Chicago in enough time to get settled and rested to some degree. If not, I will definitely see you guys in the morning. And it looks like 10 a.m. was winning. I haven't added them up, but just from a visual, it looked like the vote from the chat last night, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow was winning for when we'll get connected again for live stream. So that's all I got for y'all. You know, I would love to be on here a little longer with y'all. You know, I love y'all, and you guys have been really supportive through this whole process. And but it's time to go. It's time to go, and it's hot, and I can't get no shade. And but I did want to say, you know, we finally got justice for Andre and justice for the Griggs family. They definitely got emotional as well after the verdict was read. Well, once Judge Ross put the court into recess, they, you know, gathered around each other and they were hugging in like a group. So yes, justice for Andre, justice for the Griggs family. They can now have some level of closure to this, and we'll see what else happens with this as well. And then I got some footage of the Montgomery family leaving the whole Sweetie Pies gang. They parked over here in this other parking lot, but I think they're gone now. But anyway, with that, thank you guys. Remember, join the text community. I don't have the number on top of my head, but if you check out any of the other recent videos, I got it all over the place. But join the VIP text community if you haven't. That way you can stay up to date with what's next for us, not only with this case and my recap of today, but also other things that we have lined up that are great and amazing. So with that, again, thank you guys. Make sure you take care. Be blessed. I will see you when I get back to Chicago. So have a great Friday. Peace. Hold on, y'all. I got such a glare that I can't see my screen. How do you end the live? That's crazy.